Hey guys, it's Jeannine. Welcome to Training with Jeannine. It's been a while. I've been taking a little bit of time to try to enjoy the last bits of summer. And I want to just show what I do around here to kind of remind myself to take care of me. I'm training a lot of clients. I'm focusing on everybody else. And sometimes I can kind of get lost in the shuffle and I got to start practicing what I preach. So in order to help me do that, a lot of times I'll have my bands just sort of set up here on the deck, and you know, who knows what'll happen when it gets cold enough and I got to bring it inside. But for now, this is what I've been doing. So I'm going to show you. I got a heavier weight band. It's a double with the strap, which is really cool. And then I have lighter bands that I generally use, you know, freestanding. So I'm going to connect this like I do to the railing. So I'm going to bring it around and I'm going to kind of loop it in and around itself. And you want to, you know, make sure that what you're using can handle the resistance that you're adding to it, yeah? So I'm going to keep this right around. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do this at all. See, trial and error, people, trial and error. So that's too wide, but I'm going to put it around this. So I got it around the spindle. Again, make sure whatever you're attaching your bands and stuff to, you have good, strong connections and you're not going to bring the house down. So I usually leave this hanging here. I got the other bands around, just sort of chilling. I got my yellow band and I got my red band. Now, with the yellow band, sometimes when I do exercise and I am teaching classes, I tend to, you know, I love doing all shoulder range of motion and pushes and pulls and presses and all that sort of good stuff. And sometimes my shoulders get tired from all the work. So usually when I am inside, I take this really lightweight yellow band and I tend to just attach it onto a doorknob or something, because it's not a lot of tension. I'm going to put it on the same spindle here, and I just want to get a few of my rotator exercises in. So I have both ends of the yellow band. Again, it's a really light tension band for this one. And I'm just going to hold the tension with one hand, and again, you could do this on a doorknob. I'm just going to keep this arm tucked in, and with this, I'm going to keep the upper portion of my arm attached nice and snugly to my body, and I'm going to do about 15 of these, 4, 5, controlling it both ways, coming and going, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now I'm going to keep this arm tucked in, and I'm going to do the same but reverse on this outer arm, or the inner arm I should say. I'm going to do 15 going in. Again, that upper portion of the arm stays close to the body. 5, good control, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just like little bits of maintenance, you know, as you're walking by, just, you know, grab a band, do something quick, then go about your business, come back, do something else later. It accumulates throughout the day. It doesn't matter what you do all in one sitting. It's what we've put in by the end of the day, all right? So now I'm gonna reverse that. So I'm gonna face this way, and with the same arm I was just using, I'm gonna do that open to the outside exercise. So you can see the tension is still there, and I'm gonna do 5 this way. This is what I do. I tend to just face one way, bust out both sides, face the other way, finish it up. And we're going to do 15 out this way. Nice. And then I'm going to do 15 this way. Again, upper arm stays in contact. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And just by adding those in, you know, a couple times a week, 2-3 times a week, I have it on the doorknob, it's great. It actually does help a whole lot, and it really eliminates that soreness. and it makes me sort of more ready for everything else. Now, I also have lying around a lighter tension. This is more of a medium band. When you're going to use bands, guys, you want to inspect them. That goes for that light one too. I should have said this before. So, inspect it. I'm pretty much the only one that uses this one, so I know it's pretty, I mean, the end is falling apart, but you know, I'm not in a class. I know what's going on. I'm not going to pull on that handle. I'm always going to be holding this band from the band itself. So, arms are going to be in front of me. I'm just going to do some open-ups. All postural stuff. That's what I tend to do. When I got to add something in and I need to just counter some of the stuff that I'm doing throughout the day, a lot of Zoom calls, a lot of FaceTime, sitting on the ball, standing, but still sort of focusing forward. And this is a great exercise to just throw in and counter all of that. So I'll do this a couple of times a day if I'm well behaved, and about like that. That's great. Now I'm going to just come into hip extension, because that's another thing that counters all of the sitting, all of the stuff that's all forward flexion. So I want to get a little stretch with this, and in doing that, I'm going to stay tall, hips, knees, and toes forward, and I'm going to do some open-ups, back leg, top arm. This will be posture, but it also promotes gait, which is an excellent thing. Gait pattern is the way we naturally move forward as humans. It's that swing of the arms, the opposite legs, just how we walk. We learned as babies, we crawled. Gait pattern. Other side. Back leg, heel is up, hips, knees, and toes forward, and about 10. Shoulders stay down. Notice, guys, I'm not extending at the arms like this. I'm lengthening those arms. Again, about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So now, I got that heavy band that I attached, and I'm going to take one handle in each hand and plant my feet center stance, kind of like a tennis ready stance, waiting for a serve. You don't know which way to go, you're kind of alert, ready to move, ready to support. So soft knees, sitting in those legs, and shoulders down, core is engaged, and I got good tension on both of these straps as I pull. 8, 7, again, posture, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So then I want to do some oblique chops. I only need one for that. This is going to be core rotation, right? You're going to feel it all in the waistline. Pivot on this inside foot as we come around. And waistline is driving here, guys. So if you start to feel it a lot in the shoulders, yes, they're assisting, but you shouldn't feel it only up here. You really want to focus on the job being done by the core here. So pivot, long lever, right? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Facing the other way. Pivoting on this leg now. 10. Long lever. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And that's my hit it and quit it. That's my, let me do something for myself real quick before I get involved in something that distracts me completely. So that was great. Just a few bands lying around, light, medium, and tough. And I was able to do just a handful of exercises. It's going to counter all of the effects of the sitting and you know, that's just this awful, we're not going anywhere, you know what I mean? So think about it, try it, keep these things hanging around. It'll remind you as you walk by, hey, I'm here, do some pulls, do some chops. So anyway, on to the next thing. I'll show you guys something else next time we visit. Thank you for watching, and this was Training with Jeannine. Have a great day. Bye, guys.